Hi, welcome to Shine Yoga Studio. I am Jenny and I'm happy to have you join me today for a bit of an active flow practice today. I hope that you will enjoy it and I invite you to modify in any way that's necessary for you, just depending on your level of flexibility or injury. You should be able to find the class doable with a little bit of modification, coming to a knee, skipping a vinyasa. Child's pose is always available, so those are some things that you can do to enjoy this time together here with me on the mat and practicing yoga, hearing some scriptural truths and doing something good for yourself. So again, happy you're here. And I invite you to come to an easy seat on your mat. Just find something comfortable to rest into. You can move the flesh away from the sits bones. Feel your body really rooting down into the mat. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Rest your palms on your thighs, hands up, hands down. Any way that feels the most relaxing, soft and easy. Once you find this position, close your eyes. Begin to notice the breath coming in and out of the nose. Let the worries of your mind drift away. Our devotion this morning is on the mind of Christ. You may not be what you think you are, but you are what you think. This statement challenges us to live a life that is refreshingly different. The premise is based on a biblical truth from the book of Philippians. Paul writes, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. So today, as you practice, I invite you to have some refreshingly different thoughts about yourself, about your body, about your capabilities, about anything that runs through your mind. Let's aim for a refreshingly different way of looking at things, a different perspective. And let's take Paul's advice as we do. Lovely, admirable. You are lovely. Your body is lovely. Embrace that today in every fault and imperfection that we all have. Lovely and admirable nonetheless, loved by God. So from here, we'll begin to move and breathe. Let's let the chin fall down towards the chest. Take a nice big inhale here. Let's exhale, lift up the right ear towards the right shoulder. Good. Several breaths here. Getting a nice stretch on the side of the neck. Keep both shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll the chin down to the chest. Inhale, lift up left side. Long stretch, side of the neck, shoulders down. Take a breath in here. Let's exhale, roll the chin down to the chest. Inhale, lift up, right side. And breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up, left side. Stack the ear on top of the shoulder. Good. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up arms, lift up your head, breathe in. Exhale, lower your chin, lower your arms. Let's do that 2 more times. Lift up and lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And this time we'll lift up. Inhale, exhaling into a twist, left hand towards the right knee, right hand back behind you. Good. Press into the floor, into your knee, lift the spine up nice and tall, and twist back with the exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Good. On an inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist, right hand, left knee. Press into your knee, press into the floor, lift the body up, twisting back with the exhale. Good. Let's take an inhale, lift up. 1 more time. Twist in the opposite direction. Left to right, right hand behind you. And sweep up. Exhale, twist. Right hand to the left knee. Reach, look back. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Let's exhale and fold. Keep the ears and the biceps in line. Keep those sit bones back and down. Let's take the hands down, walk the hands out, and round and release. Let's look forward, look at your fingers, lift up the forearms, walk your hands back in towards the body. Take the outside leg and come onto the shin of that leg. So we're going to reach onto the shin, lift up, press the hips forward, and sit back down. Let's recross other leg in front. Nice. We'll take an inhale, lift up here. Let's exhale and twist. Good. As you twist, reach back, look over the shoulder. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Sit up nice and tall. Keep the length from the crown to the tail, tail to the crown, nice and long. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, twist. Use that exhale to take your body a little bit further. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Good, let's forward fold. Keep those ears and biceps in alignment. And reach. And then let's fold. Hands come down. Walk forward, round and release. Press into your hands. Press those hips back towards the floor. Let the chin fall closer to the chest. And then take your gaze back towards your fingers. Lift up the forearms. Walk your hands in. Good. Same thing here. My right shin is crossed in front. I'm going to take my right hand out to the side, sweep my left arm up, and just press my hips forward. Good. And then sit back down. Nice. From here, we're going to come into tabletop pose. We'll come into all fours. Let's stack shoulders and wrists, knees and hips. Toes up or down is your preference. From this tabletop, we'll move through 3 cat-cow poses. Take your breath. As you inhale, let the tailbone lift, let the belly sink. Chin comes nice and high. On the exhale, tailbone rounds the back all the way to the crown of the head. Inhale, lift the tailbone, belly sinks towards the floor, chin lifts. Exhale, round into an angry cat. One more round here in your cat-cow. And coming back to center. Good, from this tabletop, we'll take the right leg, we'll reach it back, nice and long. Good, turn that right hip down, square your hips down towards the mat. Then lift up the right leg, cross it over the midline, move away any props. Good, let's take a turn and look over the left shoulder. Work the right hip back down towards the floor as you lift through the right leg. Nice, let's come back to center. Left side this time. Left leg reaches back, nice and long. Again, turn the hip down, square the hips towards the mat. Press firmly into your hands. Take a lift, cross over to the right corner, back side of your mat, and then take a look over your right shoulder. Good. We'll come back to tabletop. Let's take 3 cat-cows. Take your breath in, tailbone lifts, gaze lifts, and the rounding. Exhale. And 2 more. And here's our last one. Breathe in nice and big. All the way out with the exhale. And back to tabletop. Very good. All right, from this tabletop, we're going to move through quite a strengthening pose here, or a series of poses. All right, let's take that right leg, reach it back, nice and long. Point the toes. Let's come knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, reach back. Knee to left elbow, cross over. Inhale, reach back. Knee to right elbow. Let's do that one more time. Reach back, knee to nose. Reach and cross. Reach and to the same side. Good. From here, take your leg, extend it outward. Good. Reach through your heel. Press through your heel. Long extension. Now point your toes. Sweep that leg back. Square your hips down. Let's take the toes all the way up to the sky, as high as you can get them. From here, let's shift forward a little bit. Let's come into push-ups. 2 push-ups. Bend the elbows straight back and down. Take the chin to the mat. Press yourself up. Keep those toes lifted. Push up. Number 2. Come on up. Good. Knee in, tabletop pose. Same thing, left side. Let's take that left leg back, nice and long. Point the toes. First thing, just knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Cross. Right elbow. Reach back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, reach back. One more time. Knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Cross to the right. Inhale, reach. To the left. Good. Now extend all the way out through the heel. Swing the toes back behind you. Square your hips down. Start to lift up the left toes. Good. Let's shift forward just a little bit. Turn the elbows forward and then back and down into a push-up. Chin down. And here's 2. Good. Come on up to tabletop. Good. Nice breath. In and out in tabletop. Now, if your wrists are giving you any trouble, please feel free to come to fists for wrists. That's a great option if you're having too much strain. Otherwise, spread your fingers nice and wide. Press down into the index finger pad. Take the right leg back. One more round. Point your toes, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross. Oops, inhale, reach, not across. To the nose. Inhale, reach, cross. Inhale, reach, right side. To the elbow. Extend out. Nice flexed foot through the heel. Pull the toes. Take them back behind you. Square your hips down. Let's lift up. Nice and high. Not too high for me. No worries. Let's take that push up. And up. And another. Good. Come on up. And tabletop. We are almost through with this. Take the left leg nice and long. Point the toes. Let's go. Knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross. Inhale, reach. Same side, left side. Inhale, reach. Inhale back. And cross. And reach. Same side, left side. Good. Extend out. And point the toes. Swing them back behind you. Start that little low back arch. Come on, take those toes up. Shift forward. Here we go. 2 push-ups. And last one, toes lift. Chin down. Press up. Bring the knee in. Take both knees wide. Let the big toes come together to touch. Sit the hips back and down. Oh, come on into your child's pose here. All right. You want to give your shoulders a rest. Bring the arms back. You can also keep the arms forward. Let the hands come to prayer. And just bring the thumbs to the base of the neck. Relax the wrists completely and have no weight on the wrists at all. Good. Last breath here in child's pose. Let's come up to hands and knees, tuck the toes. Use your ribs, lift the hips high, come up into a down dog. Good. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Let's walk this dog out a little bit. Just get a little movement going here. Let's come down. And then let's inhale, lift up onto tippy toes. And let's exhale, lower the heels towards the floor. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Very nice. Inhale, let's lift the right leg up nice and high. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Drop the back knee. Bring your hands up onto the thigh. And while you're at it, pull this right hip back in and really sink. Good. Take your fingertips down to the floor. Take the heels back, the hips back toward the heel. We're just going to rock forward and back. You can come up onto the right heel. Just get a nice stretch in the back side of your right leg. Good. One more time forward. This time, come on the back side of your body. You can stay. Pull the toes towards you. Intense stretch behind the knee. From here, let's come on forward. Take one hand on either side of the foot. Plant the left hand directly underneath your shoulder and sweep the right hand up towards the sky. If you have a block, it's a great place to use a block. Gives you a little bit more lift. Left hand on the block, sweeping up. Big difference in the chest. Good. From here, we'll take that arm in the sky. Thumb comes right out from your shoulder, straight out from the shoulder. Then lift the toes of the back leg. You can move them towards your hand and your hand towards the toes. If you don't touch, that's all right, just reach. If you can touch, take a little tug. Move the foot towards the bum. Keep that shoulder rolled back and down, nice and soft. Release the foot. Good. Bring that right hand back to the front of the mat. This is also a great place to have a block. We're going to take the right foot, tick-tock it over to the side of the mat. Lift up your toes and flex your foot like you're in a ski boot, keeping your foot in this flex position the whole time. So then you can roll to the outside pinky edge of your foot. Flex foot, nice, firm flexion as we let the right knee open and we begin to come down. You can come down onto elbows. Tick-tock your leg around. If you need to move it and adjust it, there you go. Find that place where you can open completely. Block is great. Block gives you a little bit of additional lift and space. So let's open into this lizard pose. Good. And again, keeping those toes pulling towards the knee. All right, coming out of this, let's put the hands down first. Move the block away. Now, draw your knee, set the sole of the foot on the floor, tick-tock back in a little bit. Press the hands down, tuck the back toes. All right, we'll lift the back knee, step into a down dog. Let's inhale, lift the left. Exhale, step it forward into that low lunge. Drop the back knee, hands to the thigh. Shift your hip in and start to sink. Fingers come down to help with the balance. Come on back. Rock through this forward and back motion several times. Nice stretch in the hip flexor, the front of the quad. Here we go. Come on forward. And this last time, go ahead and sit back. Stay for just a breath. Really pull those toes in towards you. Stretch the backside of your leg. Ooh, that's intense. And then we'll come forward. Very nice. Again, have a block. Place it underneath the shoulder. Right hand. Let's take that left hand, sweep up. Reach for the sky. Good. Have your arms in a nice T pose here. Shoulders come straight up from each other. Let's take that hand, reach it back from the shoulder. Thumb is up and release the toes towards the hand. Take a grab of the toes if you've got it. Pull the heel towards the bum. Good, release. And then let's swing that left arm down towards the mat. Same thing with our lizard pose on this side. We're going to tick-tock over to the outer edge of the mat. Pull the toes up towards you. Roll over onto the pinky side. Maybe you move and adjust your foot as you need to. And then you let that left knee open and you sink the hips down. Coming down onto your forearms, onto the block, all the way down. Whatever's comfortable for you. Maybe it's not comfortable at all. That's fine too. Find an option, go to child's pose. Take something else that feels good. Remember, it's your practice, and this is a positive perspective today. So what do you need to do to have a positive perspective about yourself and what you have come to do here on the mat today? All right, let's take the hands down to the mat. And we'll bring the sole of the foot to the floor. Bring it back in a little bit. Hands plant. Lift up the back knee. Step back. Down dog pose here. Good. From here, come up onto your tippy toes. Let's take both heels down to the right corner. Bend your knees. Let your hips drop towards the right side. Get a really nice side body stretch. Especially through the left armpit. Come on up to tippy toes again on your inhale. On the exhale, shift the heels towards the left back corner. Drop the hips, bending the knees. Relax your head and neck. Good. On your inhale, come up onto tippy toes. And then look forward. Let's step, hop, or jump to the top of the mat. Exhale out all the way, forward fold. Grab your opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Bend your knees. Be real gentle with yourself here. Your hamstrings are probably warm and feeling a bit of a stretch. Let's not work them too hard. And then release the arms. Ragdoll yourself all the way up to standing. From the feet all the way through the legs. Through the midsection. Your torso. Nice and easy. Feels so good to take a long time to come up. Let your head be the last thing as your shoulders open up. Send it back and down, let the head come up. Nice. Find yourself in a mountain pose. Top of your mat, mountain pose. Your feet are hips width distance apart. Take the palms, turn them outward. Feel the shoulder blades move back and down. Slide your tailbone softly down the thighs. From here, inhale, lift up. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Reverse your swan dive. Up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Reverse the swan dive. Come on up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and rise up. Bring your hands to heart center. Press your thumbs into your sternum. Roll your shoulders back and down. Close your eyes. Make this a balance pose. Lift the toes off the floor and root down into the four corners of your feet. Release the arms down to your sides. Sweep the arms up. Take your left hand, grab your right wrist. Inhale, lift the wrist up, push down into your feet, side bend. Keep your hips over your ankles. Inhale up. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, sweep. Right hand takes the left wrist. Lift for length. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Left to the right. Reach and lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, side bend. Come on up. Grab that left wrist. Reach and pull. Side bend. Chest is nice and open here. Inhale up to center. Exhale, release the arms. Good. Take the shoulders, roll them up, back and down. Good. Let's take in the other direction. Great. Take the hands at the sides, roll the shoulders open. Let's Take the hands behind the back. Interlace your hands. Good. From here, keep those shoulders opening away from the ears. Take a breath in. Go ahead, bend your knees as we forward fold. Nice and easy. Leave your hands on the back side of your body. Let your head fall in. Now you are welcome to take the hands and lift them off of the back body, keeping the palms as close together as possible. Lift up. And then if your arms are lifted towards your head, take them back to the sacrum. And then unhinge. Come on back up to standing. Good. Release your hands. Standing in your mountain pose again. Stand strong on your left leg. We'll take the right knee up. We'll bring it into the chest, holding with both hands. Good. Take the shoulders, roll them back and down again. It's really easy to have those shoulders crawl right up to your ears. Flex your foot. Good. So you're having some pressure of the knee into the hands. So you get a nice little shoulder stretch here. Now keep your right hand on the knee. Take the left hand to your hip and let's open. Come to the inside of the right leg and open up. A flexed foot here. Let's take the left arm out. Shoulder height. Very nice. Come on back to the hip with the left hand and bring the right knee forward. Slide your hand down the shin. Reach for the ankle crease, this bendy part. And then pull the heel towards the bum. If you want to move your hand around to the inside, have your thumb on the ball of the foot, you can do that too. Make sure your shoulder opens with you. This is prep for dancer. So you could stay in quad stretch here, pushing the knee towards the thigh and the thigh towards the knee and pushing the knee down towards the floor. If you want to move into dancer, let me grab my balance. Keep that shoulder open. Press the foot into your hand. That movement, that strength, stretches the shoulder and starts to move you like a teapot. And that lift takes the upper body towards the floor. Good. You can use the opposite arm here, would be the left. Finding your dancer pose. And then when you're ready, gently come out and release. Same thing on the opposite side. Let's stand tall on the right leg. We'll take the left up into the hands. And again, let's roll those shoulders back and down away from the ears. Now press your knee into your hands. Nice little stretch in the arms. Flex your foot. We'll take the right hand to the hip. Open up in that left knee. Once you feel balanced here, take your right arm out to a T at shoulder height. Keeping the left foot flexed. Good. Let's come back to the hip and we'll bring the knee in front. And again, it's going to be your option. Sliding the hand down the shin for a nice quad stretch here. Pressing knee towards the thigh, pressing the knee down towards the floor, flexed foot. Or again, moving into your dancer, bring the hand to the inside of your foot. Let the shoulder open. Use your hand, it's a great little assist for yourself. Bring the thumb to the ball of the foot. Start to press, foot into the hand. Feel that stretch, feel that opening, the bend in the low back, the teeter-totter of the upper body. Now lifting the leg. Good. And when you're ready, gently come out. Release. Shake this out. Very good. All right, moving through some more poses here with some vinyasas coming up. Remember, anytime you need to skip a vinyasa, go straight to down dog, go to child's pose, completely up to you. Standing tall, top of your mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale and lower. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step back to plank pose. From your plank pose, come forward, lower down all the way, and go to cobra, or go halfway and come into up dog. From your up dog, make your way to down dog. Or everybody else, meet us in down dog. From here, we're going to start with the left leg this time. Let's lift up the left leg. Let's step through into warrior two, windmilling up. Good. For the purpose of the camera, we started with the left side this time. It's a little odd for me. Couple breaths here in your warrior two. Let's take that knee, track it towards the pinky side of your foot. From here, extended side angle, shoulder stacks over your elbow, right shoulder extended and open. Nice. Long holds here, and then reverse. Good. Take your arms back to warrior two pose. Straighten the front leg. Shift your hips towards the back of your mat. Reach your fingertips towards the front of your mat. And then teeter-totter your arms down into triangle pose. Again, if you have a block, block can be here on the inside. It can be on the outside. It can be on any height that's right for you. I'm going to go to the outside. I'm going to lift up nice and tall. Opening the chest. Heart opener here. Good. Coming now into flying monkey pose. Swinging the arm down. As I swing down, I want to turn my right toes to the back corner and come up on the heel of the left. Good. So the left leg is extended and long. The toes are pulling towards me. I'm reaching through my heel. My right toes are angled out. Your heel may be on the floor. That's fine. I'm not there today. I'm going to take my right hand, place it to the inside of my knee. Help me open wide a little bit and stretch and reach. Good. Next pose is going to take us to the back of the mat. Come down with your hands. Pivot, turn towards the back side of your mat. Find yourself in low lunge. Good. From this low lunge, plant your hands and step back to plank. From plank, move through a vinyasa. Come forward, down to low plank. My option is up dog to down dog. This time the right leg lifts and steps through to warrior two. Windmill the arms up. Sink into your warrior two and breathe. Good. From here, extend it. Let's reach long. Slide your back, shoulder blades like you're on a wall. Both shoulder blades touch the wall behind you. From here, reverse. Good. Nice. Let's take the arms back to warrior two pose. Straighten the front leg. Shift the hips towards the back side. Reach the fingers towards the front side and come into your triangle pose. With a block, without a block. Use your hand against your leg if you don't use a block. Come to the inside. Use that to add to your stretch by opening up the chest. Good. All right. Sweep that left arm down. Turn the body. Start to come up. Lift up those toes. Pivot here a little bit. On the left, turn them towards the corner and come into this stretch. Flying monkey stretch. It's a goodie. Left hand down by the foot. Use it to keep the knee open. Sweep up. Good. All right, take that arm down. Pivot towards the top of the mat again. Find yourself in a low lunge. Come to plank. Repeat this one more time, or go right to down dog. It's up to you. High to low, over to up dog, to down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Step through warrior two. Windmill the arms up. Extended. Little bit of speed this time. Reverse. Back to warrior two. Straighten. Shift into triangle. Good. Sweep the arm down. Come into your flying monkey. Pivot your toes a little bit. Reach up to the sky. Windmill the hand down. Find yourself in your lunge. From here, skip it, go to down dog, or move through your vinyasa. High to low, cobra up dog, into your down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step through. Windmill up to warrior two. Extended side angle. To reverse. Warrior two arms. Straight leg. Shift the hips. Reach forward. Come into your triangle. Good. Sweep that arm down. And let's come into flying monkey. Left hand down. Sweep the arm up. Good. Arm comes down. Pivot towards the front. It's our last one. From here. Plank pose or right to down dog. Or guess what? Go to a child's pose. Here we go. From down dog. Find your way. Ooh. Nice wide knees. Knees together. Whichever option you prefer. Sit those hips back. And relax. Take some cooling breaths here if you've gotten nice and hot. Exhale out through your mouth. You'll cool off faster. And last breath. Walk your hands towards the knees. Come into staff pose, legs long out in front of you. Good. Feel free to move away any of the flesh underneath your sits bones. Feel really rooted down. Nice. From here, we'll leave the left leg long. We'll bring the right sole of the foot into the groin. Let's keep that left leg coming straight out so that the ankle, the second toe, and the hip bone are in alignment. Good. We're going to take a nice big inhale up here. Let's exhale. We're going to fold forward, round and release. If you have a block, you want to put it somewhere near you. You want to help feel like you're touching your knee. Use whatever props you need to get into this great stretch. Good. Let's look towards the toes. And we're going to walk ourselves back up. We'll switch sides. Extend the right leg long. Left leg comes to the groin. Again, sit up nice and tall. Move any flesh away. And we'll take an inhale up. Let's exhale. Fold. All right, you've got one leg that's tighter than the other. Which one is it? I can tell you, it's my right hamstring. Definitely tighter than the left. Nice. Let's look towards the toes, walk ourselves back up. Good, bring that right sole to the left sole. Come into butterfly pose here. So in this pose, we have the soles of the feet together to touch. And if you can scooch a little bit forward and bring your bum closer to your heels, do that. Take your hands, wrap them around the toes. Go ahead and drop the knees. Let the knees relax. Try to close your eyes, release any tension, particularly here in the hip flexors where you're wanting to grip. Release that and let the knees fall towards the floor with a little effort. With a little effort. Take a breath in here, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, let's take a fold into this butterfly. See if your knees don't move a little bit closer to the floor. Let your head relax. All right, we're going to come out of this, lift the body up first. From this pose, you're going to take your right, you're going to lift up your right foot. You're going to wiggle your left foot over a little bit and take it parallel to the edge of your mat. You're facing the front of your mat, so I'm going to show you from a front on view. Now take this right top leg, flexed foot, and place it on top of the flexed bottom foot. In my case, it's right on top of left. You may be different. So you're going to stack the ankle bone on top of the knee, and same thing on the other side. This is intense. This is fire log pose. This is a great hip opener, hip relaxer. So you may have some space here, that's all right. If you have a lot of space, you may need to use a block, that's fine too. 2 flex feet, pulling toes towards each other. Take a breath in here. Let's walk this out just a little bit. Just walk your fingers. You're going to feel it, outer edges of the hips. Let yourself sink into this pose. And we're going to come out of it. Nice and easy. Walk yourself back up. Good. Now you can either hold on and assist yourself or lean back and uncross and lay that bottom foot down, flex the foot, and start by putting the shin parallel to the edge of the mat. And then go ahead, bring that top foot, ankle to knee, knee to ankle. Good. So fire log. 2 parallel limbs. And it's juicy. That's one word for it. All right. What are we thinking about this pose? All right. So let's walk out. Okay, I'm telling you. IT band, outsides of the hips. Woo! It's all there. Good. All right, let's come out nice and easy. Walk yourself back up. Now from here, you're at the front of the mat. You're going to release this nice and easy and let the soles of the feet come to the floor. Good. From here, you're going to come all the way down onto your back. Good. Ooh, nice. From here, let's bring the knees into the chest. Give them a good squeeze. We're going to take the hands, reach to the insides. All right. Insides of the feet, if you've got it, or the big toes, or the outer edges. We're going to send the heels up to the ceiling. Pull the toes in. Widen the legs. Good. Take a little rock side to side. Rock your baby. bring those feet together. Bring the heels in and use your hands. Close up your knees. Set the soles of the feet on the floor again. Good. Hands come down to your sides. Your arms are reaching long. And from here, coming up into bridge pose. Keep the feet pressing down, the hands in the head. Lift up the hips. Send the knees forward. Send the chest to the chin. Lower one vertebra at a time. And let's repeat. We're stretching out the fronts of the thighs. It feels great. I want you to engage your glutes. I definitely want you using the back sides of your legs as well. Lift up and lower. Chest comes up towards the chin. The head does not move. The knees move forward. The upper body moves in the opposite direction. We'll do 2 more here. And our last one. Nice big lift. And a gentle lower. Good. Extend the left leg long. Let's bring that right knee into the chest. Give it a good squeeze. Hold on with the left hand. Take the right hand out, shoulder height to a T, and roll over into a spinal twist. Adjust as much as you need to on that left leg so you're comfortable, but keep the right shoulder blade pressing down into the floor. If you have some struggles here with the shoulder, add a block. Use the block to help you. Don't go so far in your twist. You can rest your leg on the block at even the highest height so that you can relax that shoulder down into the mat. Take a gaze over your right shoulder. Great. And then from here, we'll come out of this pose. Nice and easy. Bring that right knee up to center. Good. You might need to shift your hips a little and send the right leg long. Left leg comes in towards the chest. Give it a nice tug. Switch your block to the other side if you need to. Left arm out to a T and roll over the right hip. Adjust. Good. And then turn your head if you like. Look over your left shoulder. Again, the block can be very useful. I'm not feeling overly relaxed, so I'm just going to find a place nice and easy, barely making contact, and get a little rest here. 2 more breaths. Good, and let's come back to center. All right, square your hips. We're coming into our final resting pose here. This is totally up to you how you want to take it. If you have your block, how about supported bridge? Placing the block underneath your sacrum. Feet on the floor is one option, or legs nice and long. No block, soles of the feet together. Palms lift, shoulders relax. Little chest lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Traditional Shavasana, legs long, arms wide like a starfish. Now this is where you rest, where your thoughts rest, where your body rests. This is where we take the time to let our thoughts dwell on the Lord. When we focus on God things, earth things become insignificant. Look at the earth things around you, your car, your home, the grass that you can't seem to get free of weeds, your gadgets, your hair, your jewelry, your food. Eventually, it's all going to go away. Every car will stop running. Every crust of food will be eaten or discarded. Every toy will break. Even your earthly problems and anxieties will eventually go away, usually to be replaced by other problems and other irritants. Eternity will make a victim of everything that is not in Christ. Paul's advice to us is this, from the Message translation: don't shuffle along, eyes to the ground, absorbed with the things right in front of you. Look up and be alert to what is going on around Christ. That's where the action is. See things from his perspective. This is indeed the mind of Christ. It's really what counts. God is asking you to renew your mind and turn heavenward right now. When we look to the sky and he appears with a shout, no one will deny what this life's all about. Take as much time as you like in your final resting pose. Spending time with the Lord, thinking about what this life is all about. When you're ready, roll to one side and come to an easy seat, the way we started our practice. From this pose, take an inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Lord God, I pray that we would not miss what this life is all about because we have a wrong perspective. Would you, Lord, be at work in us to give us the mind of Christ? It's a promise. We claim it, and we trust you to complete it. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thanks for joining me. Again, love having you. Hope you come back and visit. Take care.